Welcome to yoga. Today we're going to be doing some open hip postures, and you will need a block and a strap, so be sure you have those. And we're going to begin seated or supine for centering, so your choice. So get settled and close your eyes. Center, bring your attention inside. Just take a minute or so to check in with yourself today, check in with your body, check in with your emotions, your thoughts. Just see how things are right at this moment, right in this place for you. And always see yourself without judgment, with compassion. And remember, as we practice, that your body is the first teacher. So modify. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't be too easy. So go with the sensations in your body, not with your mind, what your mind's telling you. And as always, stay with your breath. So as you're centering here, relax anything that you can relax, especially around your jaw, your face, your neck, your shoulders, the places that are very common for carrying tension. And as we practice, we're going to be doing some holding of standing poses today, and emphasis will be on steadiness and ease. So using just the energy and muscles needed to maintain the posture, however it is for you today. There's not one way to look in a posture. There's one way to build a posture, and you go into find your edge, and then try to just use your breath to stay in the posture and ease into it. So speaking of the breath, we're going to do a little pranayama, nadi shodan, balancing breath, where you close off one nostril and then the other alternately. So you can use your fingers to physically gently close off one nostril, or if you'd like to try just mentally breathing through one side and out the other, you can try that too. So the finger way is to use your index and middle finger as a kickstand on your forehead, and use your thumb and your other two fingers, pinky and ring finger, to close off alternate sides. Just a gentle pressure where the cartilage meets the fleshy part. You don't have to push hard. And as I said, you can just mentally direct the breath too, if you want to try that. So we'll begin. If you're sitting with a tall, straight spine, if you're lying down, just relax into the mat. And begin by taking a breath, an inhale up the right nostril, and then close that side off. Exhale down the left. Slow, deep, even breath. Inhale up the left. Close that side off. Exhale down the right. Inhale up the right. close it off. Exhale down the left. Inhale up the left. So continue to your own breath. We're going to do this for a minute or so. Exhaling down, inhaling up one side, and then switching to the other side. Slow, even breaths. So this is balancing out the two channels that are in the subtle body. They wind around your spinal cord and exit through the right or the left nostrils. And one side is thought to be heating, the other cooling, more passive, more active. Sun, moon, masculine, feminine. Keep going. See if you're gathering any tension in your face. Let it go. Just relax. Find the pace that doesn't create anxiety or tension in your body. More seconds here. And the next time you exhale down the left, release the practice. Just bring your hand down if you were using your hand. Return to a slow, deep, even breath. And take a few moments to create an intention for your practice. Just repeat your intention, a positive affirmation, something you'd like to take away from your practice or dedicate your practice to. And then open your eyes, and we're going to begin today with several classical sun salutations. So come on up to standing. Come to the front edge of your mat. I'm going to do a side view so it's a little easier to see the poses. So we begin in mountain. So press down through the four corners of your feet. I'm going to do this here. Lift and spread your toes. Nice wide toe base, foot base. And activate as you press down into your feet, notice your kneecaps rise. Activate your legs. Lift your side waist. Make the side waist long. Ribs away from the pelvis. Maybe a little tuck in your tailbone, but leave the glutes soft. And then turn your arms out about 45 degrees. Spread your finger bases. Shoulders come down from the ears. Lift up through the crown of your head. Close your eyes. Let's take a couple breaths in mountain before we start. Then it's at one movement, one breath, but we might slow it down a little bit. So I'll lead you through the first round. So palm bases are spread. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. take your right leg back, come onto your right knee. Inhale up, low lunge. Exhale, hands back to the mat. Inhale, take your left foot back. Oops. Come into high plank. And then exhale, bring your knees to the mat, shoulders over wrists. Slowly, slowly, slowly lower your chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, press into your palms, come up into a cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, come into downward facing dog. You can come to tabletop and then into down dog. Take a couple breaths here so we can catch up. And then the next time you come to an inhale, bring your right foot forward. Come down onto your left knee. Exhale. Left lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Come up onto your back toes. Straighten your left leg. Rock back and bring your left foot up to meet the right. Forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Palms touch, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Okay, so that's one round. We're going to do a couple more. And so you notice there were some transitions there, so that you have a choice. You can come out into high plank and lower all the way down chaturanga if you practice that, or you can take your knees to the mat and just keep your hips up and lower your chest, chin, and then go into cobra. And then coming up from cobra, you can come to all fours and then down dog, or just right from cobra, tuck your toes into downward facing dog. So make it work for you, and we'll do that a couple more times. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, reach out. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take your right leg back, right knee down. Inhale up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Bring your left foot back, either to all fours or high plank. Strong here. Exhale, knees to the mat, lower down. Keep knees, chest, chin, and then inhale up into up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back into down dog. Take a couple breaths in down dog. And then when you come to an inhale, bring your right foot up between your hands. You can pull it up, whatever you need to get it up there. And then next inhale, come on up. Or you can keep your hands on your knees. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, straighten your left leg, bring it up to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And then hands to the heart center. Okay, so I'm going to lead you through the last one. So inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. And bring your right leg back. Come into a lunge. Down on your right knee. Inhale up into Anjanasana. low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, left leg back, high plank or all fours. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up into cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths in down dog. And then as you come to an inhale, bring your right foot forward, hop it, jump it, pull it, anything you need to. Left knee down. Inhale up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Straighten your left leg, come into a forward fold. And then we're not gonna come all the way up here. Stay in the forward fold. And then come back to all fours. So hands and knees. And then on an exhale, bring your hips back over your heels into child's pose. And we're just going to rest in child's pose for about a minute. So feel the energy in your body. Those sun salutations were different from our usual warm-up, but they move the spine in all directions. They warm up all the muscles. Just a different kind of a warm-up. So let everything go, release, notice energy moving around in your body. Just drop everything down into the mat. Reconnect with your breath. Slow, deep, even. Let your muscles all release. And then come back up to all fours. Tuck your toes, come back into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet a little bit. And then walk your feet up to your hands. Come into mountain pose. So we'll build a mountain pose here again. So build your mountain pose from the bottom up. Align ears over shoulders, over hips, over ankles. Pada bandha, toes lifted, spread, and laid down. Finger bases spread. Close your eyes. Take 10 slow, deep, even breaths. So Sthira Sukham, stable and easy. Maybe a little smile on your face. Let go of any effort not needed to keep this alignment. Feel the breath in through your nostrils, belly loose and relaxed. Rib cage expands. Exhale, softens toward the midline from the top to the bottom. Stay long. See if you can keep your focus right on the breath moving in your body. And then let your eyes open. And we're going to do a balance pose. The first open hipped posture, tree. Let's start by having the weight come into your left leg, left foot. So you're pressing down, coming onto your right toes. Let the weight gently and gradually come into your left leg. Find your gaze point. It's not moving. Firm up your core. So navel in and up. Hands can be on your hips or at your heart center. Turn your right knee out about 45 degrees and you can stay on your toes or bring your foot below your knee or above your knee. So whatever's right for you. And when you get pretty stable there, you can bring some arms into it. We're gonna see if we can stay here for about a minute. Soft gaze. Come back to your breath. You'll notice that your body is constantly readjusting, maybe moving a little bit. That's good. If you come out, just take a breath and build it back up mindfully. A few more seconds. And then let your right foot come down. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms, maybe roll your shoulders. Take a little twist. And we'll do the other side. Don't forget the playful attitude, maybe the smile on your face. This is not, it's important work, but doesn't have to be serious. So, weight into the right foot. Don't let your hip jut out. Come up onto the left toes. Leg turns out. Find a place for your foot. 1 minute. So 1 minute of practice on each side every day will build balance. And balance is really important. As you get older, falling is a big danger. A few more seconds. Okay, then come out. Move your hips around. Shake out any tensions. And then turn to face the long edge of your mat and spread your feet wide apart. Toes face forward. Hands on your hips, lengthen up through the crown of your head. We're going to forward bend. Always lengthen up before you forward bend. Then exhale, forward bend with the flat back. You can bring your hands to a block or the mat, so about halfway down. You might be able to move your feet a little further apart. And then when you've got as far as you can go with the hip flexion, you may round your back and let your head hang. So wide-legged forward bend. Let gravity just pull out your spine, lengthen your low back. Couple breaths. And then come halfway up, flat back. Hands to your hips, push into your feet and come all the way up with a strong flat back. And we're going to go into warrior two. So rotate your left heel back toward the back corner of your mat, right toes toward the front. Oops. Adjust your stance so that when you bend your left knee, it comes your right knee, it comes right over your right ankle. Start with your hands in Anjali Mudra at your heart space And then inhale, arms out to the side, finger bases spread, spine coming right up in the middle of your pelvis between your legs, and then turn to look over the middle finger of your right hand. And we're going to take 5 slow, deep, even breaths right here in Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So inhale, lengthen, broaden, exhale, sink. So let each breath get you a little deeper into the pose. Left thigh is inwardly rotating, strong through both legs. Right is externally rotating. And then bring your hands back to your heart space, parallel your feet, and we'll move to the other side. So left heel rotates back, right heel rotates back, left toes in front. Find the bend in your knee so your knee can be right over your ankle. Shoulders are squared to the long edge. Inhale, arms out. Gaze over the left middle finger. 5 deep breaths. External rotation of the left hip and internal, your back thigh is moving inward. Both legs strong. Lift up through the crown of your head. Relax your face. Let go of any tension in your face. And then bring your hands back to heart space and keep your legs apart. Come back into the right toes forward, left heel back. Bend your knee and keep your left hand on your left hip to start. Side bend toward the right, bringing your right forearm to your right thigh. So you want to keep the shoulders stacked, left shoulder moving back, Parsvottanasana, bent side angle. You can stay right here. You can have your arm over your ear. You can have your hand behind your sacrum, on your hip. Gaze can be up, right straight ahead, or down to your foot. So as you're breathing here, inhale. You don't want to sink into the hip. You want to be lengthening your spine right out through the crown of your head. So lifting it. The hand on the arm on your thigh is just for gentle support, not weight. And then inhale, come back up, parallel your feet. Let's prepare for the other side. So our leg position is always open hip here, not changing. Knee over ankle, side bend. Bring your right shoulder back. Rotate that right shoulder back and tuck your hips under. Breathe. Slow, deep, even. Inhale your spine up and out on the inhale. Exhale, perhaps sink a little bit at the hip. And then inhale up. And our last one is going to be triangle. So again, right toes out, left foot 45 degrees. Your heels are in alignment or heel to arch. This time the right leg stays straight. And start with your hand on your waist. Inhale out and then down. So your hand can come on your thigh or your shin. Arm can go straight up or stay on your hip or come behind your back. So again, same open chest here. Your left shoulder is moving back. Spine is straight, not rounded. So keep your torso lifted. Don't collapse into the hand. Just the hand is just lightly resting on your leg or a block or the floor. So you don't want your chest to move forward or back. You want to be all in pretty good alignment here. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. And then inhale back up. And last one, Utthita Trikonasana triangle on the other side. Lengthen out. Find stable and easy. And then lift yourself back up. Step your feet together. And after all that holding, we're going to bring a little movement with some half sun salutations. So find mountain pose, front edge of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale all the way up, hands around. Two more, just like that. Nice, slow, deep, even breaths. Flow. Let's do one more. Awesome. Now just stay right here, hands to your heart space for 3 breaths, 3 deep breaths. Feel the energy. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Come back into downward facing dog. Just pedal your feet a little bit in down dog. Reach up, 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 chest toward your thighs. And then inhale, knees to mat. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, lower down slowly, chest, chin, and come into, have your forehead on the mat, arms down by your sides, palms are going to face, you're going to actually clasp your hands behind your back. Press into the tops of your feet, press your pelvis in. Tuck your tailbone, and we're going to lift and lower a few times in Shalambhasan, locust. So inhale, legs come up, hands come up, upper body, lengthen and rise. Exhale, release, couple more times like that. Inhale, lift, pull your chest open. Exhale, release. Legs are zipped together. Lengthen out through your feet and the crown of your head. Exhale. Rest on your left cheek. Unclasp your hands. Let your hands be at your side. Just take a few breaths resting on your left cheek. Then come back to your forehead. Clasp your hands. Lift up and just hold for a few breaths. Inhale. Lifts everything up. Exhale, maybe down a little bit like a wave. Really good for your back. And then come down to rest on your right cheek. Take a few breaths just resting on your right cheek. And then bring yourself up to all fours. Bring your legs out to the side. Come to a seat. Stretch your legs out long in front. This is where you can have your strap nearby. Lengthen up through the crown of your head, Dandasana. Feet are flexed. Backs of your legs gently pressing into the mat. Take your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Lengthen up. You can put the strap around the ball of your left foot. So align your chest toward your left foot. Inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Move your chest toward your toes. You don't have to go far. Just take a few breaths. Each inhale, you're going to lengthen your spine. Exhale, maybe go forward a little more. Keeping your spine nice and long and straight, not rounded. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold at your hip. This is Janu Shirshasana. One leg forward bend. And then inhale, come up. Straighten out your right leg. Flap your legs a few times. Left foot to the inside of your right thigh. And we'll try this side. You don't have to use a strap. You can just have your hands on the mat. So what you want to do is really focus on nice lengthening on the inhale. Exhale, hinging at your hip crease, not your low back. Lengthen out. Keep your belly in to protect your low back. Just gently deepening with each breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Belly toward your thigh, chest toward your toes. And then come on up, remove the strap. Have your block nearby. And come over onto your back. Knees are bent, feet as close to your hips as you can get them. Put the block between your thighs and gently press on it. You're going to do some bridge wave and then hold bridge. So arms by your side, palms press into the mat, feet press into the mat. Inhale, press and lift your hips. So enter gradually. Exhale, lower down from the top to the bottom. Two more times. Inhale up. You can bring your arms up overhead if you want to see what that's like. And then down on the exhale, your choice. One more time. Press gently on the block. Inward rotation of the thighs. And then the next time you lift up, we're going to hold. You can clasp your hands under your back. So lightly pressing on the block, not over efforting, but lifting chest toward chin, keeping a long neck. Slow, deep, even breaths. Relax your face, your jaw, your neck. And then lower down. Remove the block. Take your right leg up into the air. Externally rotate it and bring your right ankle on your left knee. Arms out to the side, shoulder height, palms facing up. Inhale, then pull your belly in and let your legs go over toward the left. So your left foot, right foot, and left knee are on the ground. So just twist. We're going to hold this for a bit. Your gaze can go over your right arm or straight up or over your left. So twist, still the breath, going with the breath. So inhale and then exhale, consciously let go. See where you can feel a softening on the exhale. Definitely in your face. Maybe your fingers, maybe your shoulders, maybe your hips. Notice where you're supported by the ground. Let your body know that the support is there. Muscles can relax. And then inhale, keep the cross of your legs, but come back to center. Exhale, let the legs go over toward the right. So now both knees are moving toward the mat. The weight of your right foot on your left knee might feel good, it might be too much. So find the perfect stretch for you right now. And come back to your breath. Release on the exhale. Inhale back to center, uncross your legs. This time bring your left foot up toward the ceiling, externally rotate and bring your left ankle to your right knee. Take an inhale. On an exhale, let your legs move over toward the right. So left foot, right knee toward the mat. This side will be different, so just notice. And adjust the twist so you get the most out of it. You will also get more out of it if you work with your breath. So inhale, send the breath to the area of greatest sensation. Exhale, consciously release. Stay with your breath. If your mind is starting to call for your attention, just gently come back to your breath. Come back to the body sensations. Feeling the release. And inhale, keeping the cross. Come back to center. Exhale, pull your belly in. Legs go toward the left. Make any adjustment so that you get the most out of this. Last twist here. And then inhale, bring your legs back up. Take your knees into your chest. Hold on to your ankles or the outside of your feet. Pull your feet down, happy baby. Rock around in your sacrum. Perhaps take your hands on your knees and make some circles around, just massaging your back. Bringing some movement into your hips. And then grab your block. And with the flat, big side under your sacrum, just find it so it's not on your low back, it's on the back of your pelvis. And bring your feet right straight up. Let's just start with the arms straight up too, and take some rotations of wrists and ankles. Flexing, extending. And then bring your arms down. Make sure you're comfortable here. And we're going to be here for about 2 or 3 minutes. So in an inversion, Vipariti Karani, legs up. This is a great thing to do against a wall too, just to have a rest or restore time. Reverse your blood flow, bring some fresh blood to your brain, change things up. So just rest here, releasing it back into the mat, into the block, letting the alignment of your skeleton, keep your legs right up there. You can move your legs if you want. You can move them wide, cross them over, or you can just be still. Make it good for you. Stay with your breath, slow, deep, even. Relax anything you can relax. Feel everywhere that your body is supported. And just kind of into that support. And now bend your knees, bring your feet back to the mat. Press into your feet so you can lift your hips up and remove the block. And come into your version today of Shavasana. So Shavasana is a really important pose. It's where you get to assimilate all the effects of your practice and feel your body as whole, complete, open. Just noticing how all the parts have worked together in the poses to move you through the poses. That everything is balanced. So get comfortable, close your eyes if that works for you. An eye bag can be great. A weight bag on your belly. Just make sure that you're symmetrically arranged, comfortable, and using little effort as possible. Feel the support of the mat. Totally supported. Safe. All is well in this moment. Just surrender to what is right here, right now. bring your awareness back to the space. Deepen your breath. Bring some movement into your body slowly. Begin to wake it up. And then gradually bring yourself over onto your side. Just resting with your head on your arms in a side child's pose. Checking in again at the end of practice. How you feel, how your body is. Remembering your intention. And then bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Sit with a nice, tall, straight spine, hands comfortably resting in your lap. Close your eyes, and as a closing, I would like to lead you in a loving kindness meditation, a metta meditation, which is basically beginning with yourself with good wishes and then extending that out to every living being. And the words, you can make your own words up if you want to do this on your own, but the pattern is the same. So I'm just going to use a generalized one with you today. I'll lead you, and you can repeat the words silently to yourself. So it always starts with yourself. May I be kind to myself. May I feel loved. May I accept joy and sorrow. May I be happy and at peace. Then you extend it out to your loved ones. May my loved ones be kind to themselves. May my loved ones feel loved. May my loved ones accept joy and sorrow. May my loved ones be happy and at peace. Then you extend to others, people that you may or may not know, casually. May others be kind to themselves. May others feel loved. May others accept joy and sorrow. May others be happy and at peace. And then the final wish goes out to the whole universe. May all beings be kind to themselves. May all beings feel loved. May all beings accept joy and sorrow. May all beings be happy and at peace. Namaste. Thanks for coming to yoga, and I will see you next week.